Beautiful, lovely people. This is episode issue 21, I believe. Super random beginning. It's going to be a short one as well, but we're going through a bunch of art still. And back in 2011, I was at Comic Con, and I have like three favorite cartoonists. This is one of them. And I was like, he's doing sketches today. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna have him draw Brink for me. Uh, and he always forgets me, whatever. He's a busy guy, and he's a famously thirsty cartoonist. So gave my phone with the picture of Brink on it for him to reference, but I was one picture away, and I had a kind of breasty photo of, oh shit, the woman who played Agent Carter. Oh my God, what is her name? How embarrassing! Amazing British actress, but she's, you know, really well put together. And he's like, hang on, as I'm trying to move past it. And so I got its attention. Anyway, he had a picture of Brink, and he did this for me. And I was like, a little disappointed, but I'm like, it's close enough. This is fucking Gilbert Hernandez doing my lady. And it's pretty cool. Beto, thank you. Okay, so today we're going to do my petty bucket list. And this is really hard because, you know, you think of it you think of it all the time, and it just goes away, and it fell out of my mind. So like, it was really hard to put this list together. It's not a very big list, hence short video. But all right, we'll start with the super petty stuff. I had a real Kit Kat problem. My whole life, whatever. I really love them. It's been a long time, so I need to get me one of those. This is not promoted by Kit Kat or whatever, fucking Mars or whoever owns Kit Kat, but they're good. And everyone's like, "Oh, have you tried the different flavors?" I'm like, "Fuck all that." Anyway, okay. Speaking of desserts, Cantor's Bakery I've not visited in a long time, and I really miss that. God knows if I found an image of it, but I put up some baked goods. Um, oh, okay. Hopefully I did the Cantors already, and now you're seeing me at Don Carter's bowling alley as a kid playing my favorite game. I would have always loved to have had an asteroids cabinet in wherever I lived. I just fucking love asteroids, and it only works for me in this configuration of standing up with that super bizarre, beautiful, amazing interface. Uh, I would fucking love to drive a 5. I mean, I wanted to own a 507, but I wanted to at least drive one of those things. My favorite car, visually. Okay, here's what you come to these videos for. I always associate Halloween with orgies. I don't think that's weird to me either. It just seems totally natural. Like, you're supposed to just be wild and crazy and insane. And that's the most fun way to do that. Plus the dress up, it just seems just built for that. And I'm sure it is. I'm sure that goes on all the time. And sadly, I've never experienced one of those. So that's not really a petty bucket list thing, but I don't know how one finds something like that or just stumbles into it. But I associate fancy dress with getting it on. So that, um, slightly more serious. I should have been a professor. I blew my calling, man. I was born to be fucking lecturing people constantly. But I would love to still teach like at least an art class. Was driving past Otis Parsons on the freeway the other day. I'm like, oh, that's on my bucket list. I want to teach an art class at college level. Any class, but comics would be cool, or figure drawing, whatever. Um, I want to teach. I want to teach a million classes. I would love to have been a professor. Okay. I want to. This would be so hard. Play the Cary Grant role in an play production of Arsenic and Old Lace. I mean, the film looks like a play. It's easy. It would be not easy. The staging would be so hard, but uh, you know, Cary Grant's my guy. I know that performance backwards and forwards. I'm not an actor, but it would be super fun. I would like to have a cover band again. I do play and sing, so I've been thinking about like, well, I can't really put my Police band back together because I don't know them anymore for 30 plus years. But Charlie, Joanne's boyfriend, plays trumpet. He hasn't done it in a long time. I'm like, oh, maybe a Chicago band or something. I don't know. Still thinking about that, but definitely want to pull that one off. Okay, so that's all I got for petty shit. Please comment more, guys, and if you do, like, give me your suggestions for like easy to do bullshit things that I should get done, since I seem to still be alive and doing relatively well. Okay, I can't not do some crimes. Charlie's brother Danny came up with the idea, oh, you got to do a petty crime bucket list. And it's so funny. It's such a good idea. And again, I said last time, I think, like, if I really talk about the crimes I want to do, I'll get an FBI visit right away, because, you know, I'm very lefty and I'm very unhappy with how things are going, and, you know, very unhappy. So I can't say the political and corporate changes I would make, but you know, you get where I'm going with that. But I would like to steal a 507 and then do whatever the fuck I want with it. I would like to steal many cars because I love driving, and I do have one of those dudes that find cars gorgeous. And speaking of cars, we have a piece of shit neighbor in our condo parking area who, it's too long a story, but she parks on the yellow line, and she let her son smash my sister's car so many times, and then was just such a scumbag when confronted about it that it was impossible to deal with rationally. So I just, I probably will, I hate to put this on video, but just destroy her car one day, because what a piece of shit. And in fact, it was so bad and she was so unreasonable that it was the first time in my life I doubted that humans could have civilization. Like, it was like, this proves to me that we can't do this. We can't pull this off for the long term. I thank God got over that, but like, some people are gross. Okay. I would release many prisoners. Many prisoners. I don't know how I could. These crimes are very difficult to pull off. This next one's even harder. I would build massive housing for climate refugees, like just all over the place, because that's going to be bad. And, I don't know it's kind of weird things that I have to do to pull that off, but some horrible scams, I guess. And then the last thing on here is I would Robin Hood the fuck out of a lot of stuff, That would be so fun. Anyway, I hope there were some interesting images up. I'll make this as quick as it looks like it is, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to do another reading one soon, but I think it's going to be the ultimate reading one, where it's like all the reading I'll ever do in one video, and you can just ignore that one if that's not your thing. And then I'll have a fun one for next time, because I'm cranking on the photoshopping and preparing for lettering, and I think I'm gonna have a fucking readable version of this thing real soon. Anyway, and maybe I'll do kind of a catch up on like what, for people who may be new to this and are like, what is Leopold Brink? What the fuck is he talking about? I'll do another one of those videos too. All right, I love you all. Take care of yourself and other people, and I'll see you next time.